am I just behind?
I'm confused. Why are we behind? Oh. Check yours again. It's minus 10 seconds behind. Oh no, we're live, yeah, we're live. Yeah, I don't know if this is behind. Let's not look at this episode. So, anyway. We're here. Oh, here we go. No.
That works.
We got it working! Yes! Oh, this is why we need Kev.
This is literally...
Kev, don't go, please.
I was here in Andrew's house at... What time was it? 12... Clear, fuck off. 12:45.
That's the finish line dog, by the way.
To do this, and it's now 8 o'clock, and I'm hungry and only finished work, so...
Get in the shop there.
Yeah, it was silly MacBook Air or whatever they have there.
Right. Start with some news anyway.
Go on.
William Mullins' horse is gone.
Yep.
Benny, did you? Champion hurdle.
Yeah, 100%.
Take the price now.
Yeah, well, I asked you to do it already for me.
I didn't have it in my account then.
Lads, 6-1 on Benny for the champion hurdle is an absolute steal.
If
Get on that right now.
You probably know, Classical Dream is gone, Saldier is gone, and Duvant's gone for the champion chase, which is not a shock.
Saldier doesn't surprise me because he just seems to be injured all the time.
He's more fragile than me.
They think highly of him, but he's injured all the time. Classical Dream, after he didn't run the weekend, I suppose it's not a surprise.
No, it's infection in his leg or something.
But they have no champion hurdle horse now, so they only have one left.
And the fact that Richie was saying that they were highly thinking about doing it, pricey there now.
She's 6-1, I checked earlier, unless she's gone in, which is possible with the way the bookies cut things.
Yeah, but if she runs now, she takes some stopping in that. Bear, give it up. Stupid dog.
The dogs need to share here.
6-1. 6-1, get on to it. I think it's 92 or 72, none of money back.
And I'll be having €10 on my hard earned on that tomorrow at the post. I'm not even going to go non-run or no better. I'm going to go at the post, get the decent price. She's going to run it, has to.
Yeah, Honeysuckle. Oh yeah, because Honeysuckle is gone into 5-4 for the Mayors, and Benny Jew is gone out to even money.
What number did I do? The opposite one. Honeysuckle for the champion hurdle and Benny for the Mayors.
So did I. Or did I? No, I did.
Because you told me you did.
Yeah. Right, so on to tomorrow's action, and we start with the Betfair Chase, where we have God only knows what kind of Altior is going to show up against Surname, the return of Diamond Dollars, and Kalashnikov and Bundorn and a few others. So you're at the backing Altior?
Yeah, I backed Altior on Thursday. Non-runner, no bet in the champion chase at 9-4.
Yeah. He wins tomorrow, he's going to surely...
If he wins tomorrow and wins well tomorrow, or looks at all like
he's gone into 11-4 already.
For all the world.
He's 11-4 for the champion chase now. You've got 9-4, which isn't bad in case he falls or something tomorrow. He is currently... he's 1-3.
He's 1-2 here.
1-2. 1-2 Paddy Power, and...
He's on better than 1-2.
Going on what Nicky Henderson saying, he's probably...
If he's 80% fit or 80% the horse he was, he'd pick all these up and carry him over the line.
Yeah, he should easily win this.
Like it's kind of been with Altior this year. It's kind of been right the one run, and I was listening to. I don't know. Was it Nicky? I think it was Nicky was saying.
Never listen to Nicky.
During the week, just the way the race was ran, and it was so early in the season against Surname, and they both kind of cut each other's throats. Surname didn't look the same horse in the King George, and I would second that. He didn't look the same horse. He didn't travel the way he travels. Maybe Ascot's just his track, which is fair enough. But
he was going right-handed.
he looked like he stays, so he just wasn't the same horse. I don't like.
He was in trouble with a circuit to go. He was not the same.
Clandazobo bet horses that in a surname that was probably feeling the effects of the race from Altior, and Altior clearly has felt the effects of the race because he hasn't been seen since. And I think it's a bit of out of sight, out of mind. If Altior comes back tomorrow and looks like Altior again, people are going to go, okay, now we have a serious race in hands in the champion chase. Definitely all along for me, if Altior Watton was the one, I know you're a big fan of Shakan, but the reason I backed Altior during the week was because all signs were pointing to him running here. If he runs here, he's going back to the champion chase, and he's like my favourite horse ever. So
really,
yeah, bar Denman. I love Altior. He's a winning machine. Like the only race he's lost is the one where he went over 2 miles in the last 4 years.
It's true. It's a fair point. Yeah, it's going to be some race either way.
Like we both have been adamant that he needed to step up and trip, but like you can be wrong. He looks like he was hitting flat spots, but Nicky's always maintained that he's the speed, that fastest horse he has in the stable, and he said the same during the week that he's no different than he ever was. So what did he say? He'd no horse in England would have kept up with him on Wednesday. So,
Hugh the Irish raid.
Well, if no horse can keep up with him on Wednesday, he's not going to lose tomorrow.
No, he shouldn't lose tomorrow. All purpose, he should piss up tomorrow. And you fancy to follow him home?
I used to be a fan of Asso Royale, but he's hard to figure out ground wise. I wouldn't be surprised if Diamond $8 runs well. He's a double grade one.
He surely need that run. A
lot of Nichols do need a run, but he's a double grade one winner. Kalashnikov, he's just lost the plot at Cheltenham the last time.
You could probably
I don't know, maybe Cheltenham's not his track, but he ran well in the Supreme, so it's hard to say that. But probably put a line through that, but I think Kalashnikov's best trip is 2.5 miles.
Is Bondor not a bit of value after winning at Christmas? Beat Suraya.
That was the worst.
He beat Suraya.
That's what I mean. Suray's kind of lost the plot. That was the worst 2 mile chase I think I've ever seen.
Grade 1, it was the worst. 2 mile grade 1. Grade 2, it was still
crap. It was more of a listed race.
Right, let's move on to where we go. Denman Chase.
I wonder how Tom is.
I haven't heard from him.
When did he go?
He went on Wednesday. What's Wednesday?
How long was the flight? Fundo. See, if Tom hadn't been here now, he
could have won.
Attention to anything that's going on.
Went Wednesday. And probably held up at gunpoint by Friday today.
I genuinely hope he's alright.
Poor Tom. Tom, I don't know if he's probably not watching. Tom, please comment if you're watching. I want to know you're alright.
Do we have comments going
on? We have comments. Certainly Benny, champion hurdle. Glenn, you're right. You're correct. There they are now, 3 p.m. tomorrow. I don't know why I put up 3 p.m. tomorrow. That was just... See, it's Kevin's fault. This is all Kevin's fault.
It's been a whole day of figuring this out. So
it's all Kevin's fault.
Your comments are not helpful at all.
I was ordering all new stuff for the podcast today, and the bank kept declining it.
Why?
The works one, because there's a protection on it. And once Amazon went through, different ones didn't go through. Now they're going through. Now, oh, Jesus Christ, my head is wrecked.
It's one of them days.
Anyway, Denman Chase.
When you had that meltdown yesterday where your laptop crashed.
Oh,
my laptop broke during the week as well.
Must be gremlins in the system. Who won that?
Denman Chase.
Neil River. Surely wins this. Surely.
If you don't win this, there's something wrong somewhere. But I like Secret Investor each way.
I don't like anything in this. Oh, look at Toffin.
I tell you, that my boy now has really lost the plot.
See Scorpion, what do you expect?
He's so good though. Well, he looks so good.
Was he?
A little boy.
Was he? After he went for them points in the game,
he was 4-1 yesterday. He's 13-2 now. He's taking a walk in the market, but like he'd want 100-1 on him to be backing him.
Oh my God, you'd want to ensure if he just looks so amateurish now. Not amateurish. What's the word I'm looking for?
Stupid.
Shit. Absolute muck. Yeah, Nate River wins this. I don't have any view on this. Yeah?
I don't know. This is one that wouldn't surprise me if there's a strange result.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
To be honest. I don't know, I might have a sneaky 5 or 10 on Secret Investor.
As you say, just give me your fire.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
if I got 10-1 now, I'd be interested.
Right, enough of that.
But Native River should
Native River. Right. Oh, one of my races. Betfair Hurdle. So we've Not So Sleepy 7s, the Bannacle Rebels 7s, Never Adapt 7s, and 8-1 the rest because about 20 of them. There's 2 I like in this.
I have 2 on this as well.
3, sorry.
I have 2. I sent them on to a couple of lads already.
Oh god, sorry lads.
The 2 I like are the Banner King Rebel.
Yeah.
And Harambe.
No.
Right, I'll start with the Banner King Rebel first. It's going on kind of eye test of his wins. He just looks like he's a grade 1 type hurdler in a handicap. He's a nice racing weight, 11 stone. The race the last day at Haydock, that Stolen Silver Benjamin, and that horse that I think will run well in the Supreme, Edward Stone.
Do your stones back.
Right. The Banner King Rebel, I think the race was it was a funny race, and Haydock's a funny track. So we wouldn't worry about him coming third there.
Jesus, get there, will ya?
He's been favourite, I think, for every race over hurdles he started. Bar this, obviously, this is a big handicap. He's really, really, really well thought of in the stable. Jamie Snowden actually genuinely thinks this is the real deal horse. He might never have another better one. He's the right win bet tomorrow. And Harambe won the Great Wood and hasn't been seen since.
Listen to us.
He's up £7, but his form is decent. I think he's another big pot in him. So I'd be quite happy to back him each way.
I agree with the Bannacle Rebel. I think the Bannacle Rebel is a grade 1 horse running in the handicap.
Yeah.
He has a £9 pull with Stolen Silver on last time. That's enough to get him in front and a few lengths ahead.
Yep.
It's going to be a run extremely fast. You have Not So Steepy in it, who bowled it up Alaska last time. You have 1 or 2 other front runners. Lightly Squeeze, not a front runner. There's going to be no shortage of the pace. It's going to be run to 2. He's going to creep his way through the race. I think he's a cracking price at 7-1. I think he's going to go off favourite, and he's going to go off favourite 5s, 4. No, I won't say 4s. I say 5s. I think he's a really good bet for this. This has been eyed up from after his last race. He said they're going to get weight off such and such a horse. It's going to be run to 2. Big fields, no problem to him.
Yeah.
It's cracking me. Another one that I like is Quad Enough.
Yeah, you like to
put him up the last time. He got absolutely no run. Got brought down after the first. He's 4th at Cheltenham in the Great Wood.
When he got bet by Harambe.
Yeah, he got bet by Harambe. He did. He looked the winner turning in. I think the ground was not against it, but he's going to be better on better ground. It was really heavy ground last time. Evan Williams said, better ground the better he is. He's going to get good ground tomorrow, and I think he is a cracking each way bet at 20-1. Evan Williams' horses are absolutely flying. And Bear, will you stop running around like a mad joke?
Your dog is nuts.
I know. Yeah, I really like him. And the other Evan Williams one is on a hat trick as well. Mick the Man. He's Mac the Man. His form is on heavy ground now, so I don't know if the ground will be in favour of him. But I would be very sweet on the Bannacle Rebel. Not So Sleepy, I may as well touch on him. He was very impressive last year, but
I think he'll run the race to suit the Bannacle Rebel.
That's what I think is going to happen.
To be quite honest, I think Bannacle Rebel travel behind him and it'll work out lovely. I wouldn't be against your queefed enough call at all. I think the Great Wood form is solid enough. That's why I said about Harambe. The horses, Gumball's a decent horse that he bet that day.
Yeah.
Monsieur Lecoq has run in Grade 1 since. Queefed enough then was 4th. And I think people missed out on Harambe in the Great Wood because of his run at Chepstow the time before that. in the Persian War, first race of the season. Got bet by Time Hill there. Like, Time Hill is up there favourite for the Albert Bartlett. Fiddler and the Roof was on that race, so I wouldn't be surprised if Harambe runs really well again.
I wouldn't put anyone off anything you fancy in that now, because in a class angle, a class hash usually wins. You have Ballyandy won it. My Tent are yours.
I'd say I'll have 2 win bets. I'll have a bigger win bet on Bang Rebel and a smaller win bet on
Try to narrow it down to who you think is the actual top graded horses.
And novices have a great record in this race, lads. There's been loads of novices who won this and went on to Cheltenham, then ran the Supreme and so on and so forth.
Yeah, well, I'm naming me colours to the Bandicoot Rebel.
Yeah, he'd be the main one.
7 to 1 is a great price. Get it now, I'd say. Right, on to Warwick. 205 in the Grade 2 Novice Chase. We have Newbury Negre at 5 to 4, Rogue Vif at 10 to 3, Precious Cargo 4s, Torpillo 7 to 1, Moonlighter 10s, and Dijingle 25s. Nice, that's a fruitcake. Yeah. Right, I think Newbury Negre wins this.
He should do.
Yeah. On his farm.
I'd say they'd be very disappointed if he didn't.
He was second at the...
Some money on him as well, because he was 7 to 4 this morning. He's 5 to 4 now.
Oh, he was second in that bloody grade 1 at Sandown, beaten by...
The Henry VIII novice chase.
Yeah, he's beat by that bloody Evan Williams.
Who looks like a decent horse. Grand Sanse was 3rd.
He's at the win. I keep getting confused him and Keldistan. On that form, he should win this.
You'd imagine so.
Yeah. I think the pace angle again is that absolute gun barrel that is the Jingle or whatever his name is. He go off like clappers. He's
a £5 penalty as well.
Who does?
The Jingle.
For what? Just
being
stupid. What did he win? Yeah, I looked into this and I didn't fancy anything else bar Newbury Negre.
It's hard to look past them. You could be at 10 past 2 tomorrow. You could be thinking 5 to 4 is a massive price because he should really win.
I think he drifts a small bit because
I also think he should have.
What?
He should win because I think he should have won the day at Sandown as well.
Like there was only 1 3/4 length between him and the winner, and then there was another 13 lengths back, and then another 6 lengths back to Torpillo.
I think they left it too late to challenge as well at Sandown.
Yeah, I before we get into
Warwick,
that's me nap.
Newbury Negre
will nap the weekend.
Yeah, he should win.
Yeah.
But, to be honest, lads, Aldior, Native River, Newbury Negre, that's a nice treble now.
It's not bad.
1 to 2, 5 to 4, 1 to 3.
Right, so we go on to 3:15 at Warwick, which is over 2 mile 4 handicap chase. I put this in because it's not actually a bad little race.
You didn't even tell me.
I did. No. Ah well.
I'll have a quick look.
I'm
trying to get this treble up here now.
2 tasks 5 to 2. Bellymead picked on 10 to 3. Clondalk Castle 13 to 2.
€10 on that treble pays 43, so it's 3 to 1.
That's not bad.
10 to 3 actually.
10 to 3. What's the other one I sent you in?
Exeter on Sunday.
Alright, good Exeter. The hell with that. Bear with us. Yeah. Oh, news on our channel. What?
That's an absolute shite race.
What is? Yeah, I know.
Arctic race.
Right. News on our Cheltenham Festival preview. So we're after getting Dylan Robinson, who is second jockey for Henry de Bromhead. So we will ask him all about Notebook, Honeysuckle, Asper Tower, and if he doesn't, we're going to sap him with his taser, according to Emma Kennedy.
Coy?
Yeah, Emma Kennedy said doesn't give us information. Zap.
Is he bringing a taser?
I hope he does.
That sounds
deadly.
deadly.
Going to use it on you. I mean,
he was on Tom. Bring him back to life after South Africa.
Poor Tom. Right, Exeter, quick, where is it? Stupid phones. There we go. Listen to her. There we go. So we have Exeter 4:05 on a Sunday. Supreme, Novice Hopeful, Master, Debonair, King Commando, Dave's new favourite horse, Sporting John, No Tonic, and Sir Psycho.
Dave's?
Yeah, I was just feeling you like this one.
I do.
See? See?
I've never mentioned him before though, so I don't know how.
Fucking psychic. Go on, take it away. Go on.
I like the way he won the last few times, and I think I like taking on a favourite. I think Master Ebony would be favourite. I think that Ascot race he won was fucking terrible.
Do you think he's going to be favourite?
Master Ebony would be favourite, yeah.
Sporting John beat Harry Senior, Billionaire. Christopher Casey.
Sporting John is getting £5 as well.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. So I'm all over that on Sunday.
Do you think he's a bet?
Usually, I has a few bets on Saturday, but actually does. I think the last few weeks done more on Sunday because I get more chance to watch it. I don't be working and doing admin, and he's my bet now on Sunday.
I think you give yourself time off being your own boss.
Yeah, it doesn't work out that way.
Shut. Right, anything else you want to talk? Cheltenham Festival bet. Andy Post or Atnam from Punchestown.
Well, this week, like I said, on Altior, we're going to do Benny to win tomorrow at 6-1 for the champion.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a small few pound on that. I won't be as mad into doing the anti-post bets as you and Tom, but if I think one is really if the price stands out, then I go for it. The reason I done Altior is because I knew he was going to run this weekend and he'll win, and his price will be short, and then he'll be probably 6-4 or something like that. Benny's a great price. I was going to back Album Photo again this weekend, but he's too short now, 7-2. You're probably going to get. You're probably going to get 4-1 or 5-1 in the day.
I'd agree with that. Hold off to the actual.
They'll take them all on. That's in my opinion. I wouldn't.
They come for Santini.
I wouldn't back him. The English always come for the English horses.
Englishman just won.
Album Photo again, out of sight, out of mind. There's ramming from more people who crapped that form, but it was.
What did they do last year?
Not
the last year. What did he do? Fucking won.
More than good enough last year. I think he'd be 5-1. 11-2 on the day, so I'll just wait for that. I've done a few during the week.
For Cheltenham?
Yeah.
Can we rewind back like 10 seconds ago?
Why?
I don't do a lot of anti-post betting. So name about 7.
The prices. We're both on Asterion for launching the Supreme now.
Oh, that's Shiskin.
Look, Shiskin is good. He looked very well yesterday, but them horses aren't half the horses.
No, he reminds you of. My 10 to yours.
Yeah, look, them horses aren't half the horses he beat that Asterion for launch beat.
Asterion for launch beat 100.
He can crab holes in the form, and Shishkin does look like a bridle horse, so don't be surprised if you back him, lads, and he don't find his way up the hill. But Asterion definitely will.
He'll be on top of the hill about it. I don't even think about it.
Our false favourites. Our Asterion should be favourite, and you go by the prices again, so that stood out to me. And I really fancy Harry Senior for the Honour Partner.
You do? She got me batting for you.
I really do.
I backed one for the Close Brothers. I don't know what it's called these days.
I think it's still the Close Brothers.
No, some different name on it.
Is it?
Yeah, some different name on it.
It's
anyway,
centenary. No,
something like that.
Yeah.
I am at the back in the Gordon Elliott's chosen mate 14s. He beat Capuchin Mix up in Gorn Park the last day. He's around the same mark Apple Tom had.
We both back Capuchin Mix that day, didn't we? That was a bad day.
Don't remind me.
Same mark Apple Tom had.
What?
Same mark Apple Tom had.
Yeah, from what I can see, he is. He's 14-1. He's been aimed for this because he can get interest. And I think going on his hurdles form on the bad hurdle, he's shown at Gorn Park that he is after improving a lot since his first 2 runs. And I think 14-1's fair price for a horse. If he's declared, he's going to be up around the top field.
The one that stood out to me a couple of weeks back was Willie Mullen's horse for a race that I don't really like, and I said it last year.
What's that?
The amateurs Fox Hunters.
Go on.
It's called Billaway. He bet.
I literally was only talking to Kate about this the other day.
He bet. What's his name? Ed Wolf. Right. Ed Wolf looks like he's gone a bit backwards, but it's the way he travelled and then put distance between them after the last fence. The 2 that would be probably the head of the bet at Hazel Hill, and Manila Rocco bet Hazel Hill.
Manila Rocco's favourite now.
Yeah, so they'll be up there. I think Bill, the last time I looked, he was 10s or 12s. he looks the best of the Irish, and I don't think Willie Mullins would send the horse over to that if he didn't have a chance.
No. He said before he ran at wherever he bet Edward that I don't know how good he is. If I was Patrick, I'd be on whoever Jamie Cobb was on. But Patrick stuck to him.
Yeah.
So what I came up with a master plan. Carefully selected. Appreciate Bill Away treble. Patrick Mullins treble. It's tempting.
For him to win in all three would be a surprise, but
would it?
It is tempting. That's not a bad bet. Do the price.
Appreciate he'll win that bumper.
Yeah, carefully selected.
Carefully? No, he'd be grand.
He worries me.
They're backing the him and daylights out and they shortening every day.
I was watching something the other day. I can't remember what it was. Get off me, bear. Oh God.
What's that like?
Huh?
Oh, the dog.
The dog.
Come here, dog. Show you. Come here. Go on, talk. Oh.
By all accounts, I can't remember what it was I was watching. But they asked Patrick what'll win the bumper, and he just straight away said appreciate it. Win. You just saw it the day he won at Christmas. Was it Christmas? No, what the hell is going on here?
That's my horse. Play there.
When he won at Leopardstown, they asked him afterwards, who are you going to be on for champion bumper? Who's your best horse? And he just said you just saw the winner.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. It's between him and Willie Mullins, other thing that won at Market Racing.
Nah.
Yeah, appreciate when he says there's an app a day.
I still like David White's horse. I appreciate it looks better.
I think you just like them colours. You had a thing for Dynas as well. You had a thing for what's the other one that had the colours?
Oh, there is Le Rocher.
Le Rocher, yeah. You have a hard on for him as well.
I do like them colours, I have to say.
Right, is that it?
I'm all in on this real chat. Fuck, I appreciate it. Get off me, bear.
What? Shut the dog alone. There, go play with the
time. What is he doing, like?
He's trying to bite you.
He actually did bite me.
Good. Like, what's your name?
The Banner King Rebel.
Okay, next best.
Next best is Do That Treble that we were just talking about. Altior, Native River, and Newberry Negra.
My nap is Newberry Negra, and my next best, I don't want to get a Bannikin Rebel.
Why? Best mates on the TV when they go Cup or that.
Cool. It's cool. I still probably back to thing in a second.
You didn't even whip me, look at that.
Right, my next best is the hell was my next best is the Bannikin Rebel. Right, when Dave stops watching the telly, we will be back as usual on Monday and Wednesday. What did I say? We're back again on Wednesday, the usual time, about 3-4 o'clock we'll be up. So this is our first test for our live stream because Bear stopped biting me. Live stream we're going to do on the Cheltenham Festival preview night. And so hopefully this worked and it's on the YouTube channel now. And yeah, so again lads, comment below, get us on Twitter, on Facebook. You ever join Twitter?
No, I'm not joining Twitter. That's one thing I'm not doing. Because I'm not. Rishi Prasad is on the TV behind us now. Well, he was.
Right lads, so that's us done. So again, thanks for watching. Comment below, subscribe, tell your friends, blah blah blah. And don't forget, our Cheltenham Festival preview is on the 28th Friday, and tickets are now €10, so that's all your entry in, your €5 free bet, your 1 free entry into chance to win all exclusive paid trip to the Punchestown Festival for the Wednesday and Thursday. You'll be staying
we'll be there as well.
We'll be staying in the same hotel, in the Louis Fitzgerald Hotel, so you get your 2 nice bed and breakfast, your dinner on one evening, transfer over and back to the racecourse each day, tickets for each day, and racing post every morning. Chance to ask for autographs or else abuse us about our shit picks all year. It's going to be abuse. Yeah, we'll take it. We love it. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. So again, lads, thanks for watching, and we see you again on Wednesday. Stop streaming.